Well, there's a team of 12 people who live in and around this area known as the Project Working Group, and they've been meeting for the past year deciding and debating what exactly is going to go right here on this corner. And of the 60 plus ideas they received, they narrowed it down to just a few that they consider to be non-negotiables.
We didn't want to put too lofty goals to where a developer looking at it is like, hey, I can't do this.
Raleigh is home for Desmond Dunn, and so is this neighborhood where the old DMV headquarters sits vacant. His long-standing ties to the community and his experience as a developer landed him a seat on the 12-member Project Working Group, tasked with taking feedback from people who live here on what they'd like to see on the corner of New Bern and Tarboro.
We wanted to make it actual realistic, but it also needed to be restorative in nature for our community.
That feedback netting more than 60 different ideas.
What I'd like to see is affordable housing. There were ideas about little businesses, independent businesses.
I'm just old school. I like the way it was, but I know that we have to have a change.
Dunn and the other members of the group, as well as city staff, presenting it all to City Council today. The Project Working Group narrowing down their non-negotiables to affordable housing, along with food and market items, community space and room for events, which Council member Corey Branch, who represents this district, says the final vision should closely mirror what the group has decided.
We're going to put as much as we can from the community group as far as what's going on that site.
Meanwhile, residents are finally ready to see some progress.
It is kind of eyesore, but I just wanted, to get something there to help the community.
And Dunn agrees. He tells me his community's reputation is on the line. So even if the site sits as is for a little while longer,
I would much rather take a little time, if it takes an extra 6 months to a year, to get it right, because we only got one shot.
And Councilmember Branch tells me that he wants to bring jobs right back here to this area. When the DMV was still fully functional, he said some 300 jobs were right here in this community, and he would like to see whatever comes next brings vibrancy right back to this neighborhood.